Heidi ho, my peeps, and welcome to this gorgeous, gorgeous day. The cats say hi. Everything is just as fresh and clean and beautiful as it can possibly be. First up, get my impatiens in the ground. A couple people made an excellent suggestion to put them around this rock. I concur, so that's what I'm going to do first.
And then I explained to her that I could never eat tamales anymore because my ex-wife made the best, so there's nothing to compare.
That'll ruin you for tamales when you've had the best. Well, Mr. Mike, right here, center screen, just finished planting around the rock. Thank you to the one or two of you who suggested that. It was a great idea. And then he, lined the whole thing with river rock. I think it looks really good. So with the remainder of those plants, I'm going to go over there next to the house and fill in around the hydrangeas that are in the ground. I think that'll be a real pretty way to deal with it.
Well, Heidi ho, my peeps. Okay, we did get the rest of the impatiens in the ground, and I'm going to go over to the store here in a little while and show you. It is now 2 days later. I didn't do much of anything yesterday. I went over to the store, I sat in the backyard, and I just sort of enjoyed the sun and peacefulness. I was having a really low energy day, so I didn't feel like, cleaning or painting signs or any of that. I just needed to chill. So that's what I did. Today, however, I'm feeling energetic. So I'm going to go over and shoot some more videos, show you guys what the backyard looks finished. It's lovely. And I can't wait to show you. The other thing, is that the rain has come back. I'm so excited. We have rain. I mean, good rain forecast to the end of the forecast. I don't know how many days ahead that is. That's maybe 4 days ahead. So I'm so thrilled. California had already begun to get brown and crispy. So this spring rain is just... it just lifts my heart. It really does. As far as the virus thing is concerned, we're pretty much done prepping, as most of you guys probably are as well. So there's really not much more to do, but just kind of ride the thing out. My kid's coming home from school tomorrow. They finally just pretty much shut it all down. So he's going to hop in his car and head home. And he will be hanging out with me. He'll probably stay over at the apartment most of the time and try to do his classes online. That's what they're doing at the colleges now. Everybody's going on online. So, that's something I'm looking forward to. I miss him when he's gone, and I'm so glad he's going to be home, basically. It's going to be wonderful. That part of this whole craziness is going to be wonderful. So anyhow, I am going to jump up out of this chair. I'm going to put on my shoes and head to the store.
Well, hey, Kitty, what do you think you're doing in that flower bed? What are you doing in the flower bed? You better not chew on those flowers. Those flowers will make you sick. Oop. You got video bombed by your brother. That right there, making a potential mess in my newly planted flower bed, is my sweet and loving friendly cat, whom I am calling Baby Boy, at least for right now. And Baby Boy is really enjoying this windy day. Things keep moving and he gets to chase them around the yard. The other cats are kind of making themselves scarce, but he likes to hang out with me when I'm out here. Don't ya, Baby Boy? Oh, where you going, babes? Where are you heading? Gonna sit underneath the wheelbarrow for a minute? Oh, here comes your sister. Oh, here she comes. Well, no, I don't think it's a sister. I think it's a brother. I'm not positive. Oh, now you're going to attack. Now you are going to attack your sweet sister. Yep, see, I knew it. Cats, you gotta love them. Let's just enjoy the quiet. Which is impossible because of traffic, but we'll pretend. Look at that rain coming, so lovely. I'm going to take you on a tour of the backyard. But first I want to show you something. I love old crap, as you well know. And I've collected these hand tools, little garden spades and a cultivator, a little weeding fork, another little spade. I think this came from either my grandparents or Grant's mom and dad. I can't recall. This one I know came from Grant's mom and dad, this little cultivator. I love this weeding fork. I just think this is the greatest. And another little cultivator. And my sister gave me this a few years ago for my birthday, and I just love it. I grabbed another one of these from the house. I've got two hoses here at the store. One of them has a really nice watering wand on it, which I'll show you in a minute. And then I intend to keep these in my car. I'm always finding something I want to cut down, so I'm going to keep these between the two seats. And then here's an interesting filleting knife that we found while digging the crud out from around that rock. This was embedded in a log, and of course it could be cleaned up, I guess, refurbished. I have no idea who made it, if it's anything of any value. I sort of doubt it, but it's a nice little knife anyway. So, alrighty, let's go on a tour. First of all, let's start over here with the impatiens garden. And here we go. I think it turned out just lovely. Mike did all the moving of all the rocks for me. I moved this wind chime from the kitchen garden over to here. If we come over here, we will see the little rock enclosures that the boys made for me. Oh, look, here is a Carolina jessamine that had blown off one of these two vines. I put my small jasmine in there, so these vines are probably technically too close together, but I figure if I train this one off into that direction and this guy in the opposite direction, then this jasmine can grow up and I can train it to both sides. I moved my big prehistoric looking piece of magnificent driftwood there to the tree. That's not the smartest way to arrange it because snakes and stuff can get down in there, but that's okay. I'll just be careful. Over here, next to my manure spreader that I inherited from my dad, I have planted 3 mini roses, and they just, oh my gosh, are they ever thriving or what? Look at how happy they are. I love them. Of course, I'll end up with a sign mounted to the top of that eventually. So, oh, look what I found. This is a rather lightweight walking stick, but that's okay. Woo! Pick it up. That's nice. Okay, so here we have the vegetable garden Thank you for all the marvelous potting soil and the water and the love. We are going to try to give you back some peppers and tomatoes. Here I have my onion from home and some cilantro that's looking pretty happy. And over here we have pepper, which doesn't look too good, cilantro, which looks great, and more peppers. Here we have my strawberry garden and my pineapple sage. I thought that one mid-screen was going to die, but it looks like it's coming back great. That one looks good. My mini roses in pots with their little Johnny jump ups look very healthy and happy. So that's good. And the roses that I put in the ground are also looking very healthy and happy. That one lost most of its leaves, but they're all coming back. Boy, I can't wait for these to start sending up tea roses for me to turn into stuff for the store. All right, over here we have the jasmine that scents the entire backyard, just perfumes it so beautifully. There's my watering wand that Grant rehabbed for me and we brought from the house. I love that. And here is the rest of the shade garden with its hydrangea, coleus back there, all of the impatiens bunched up there, some more coleus. And so that brings us back around to my two big black pots. They're looking wonderful. All of that stuff looks so happy. Got a couple more things to do. I have to put these pothos that are hanging there and under that table. They need to go into the house, so I have to plant them in larger containers. And these need to go next to my front door. And those roses and those Johnny jump ups need to go out front in another whiskey barrel. So, let me flip this around. What a nice day. I mean, I crave days like this. I need days like this. I just touched my face. Are we all just hyper aware of face touching now? I know I am. Well, Grant was just here and he brought this set of table and chairs. This belonged to my mom. She would sit out in the front yard under the weeping willow while we would sit out there and we'd drink our coffee and she would have her cigarette. So I'm happy that it's found a home here at the store. Man, I keep thinking I'm done working in the yard for the day, and then something happens, and I have a little bit more work to do. So we just got that set up. Grant's gone home, and now I think I'm going to try to go inside and do something. I think I'm going to make some soup again. I'm in the mood for a really spicy chicken vegetable soup. So it's about that time. It's late afternoon, and yeah, it's about soup time.